Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business here, guys. It is Hump Day, and we take on those Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday, which is a chance to really separate from the competition and basically stomp on the throat of the Philadelphia Eagles. Speaking of stomping on somebody's throat, welcome to the air, Philly 500, our resident. God, we don't. What are you again?
Champion, Eagles fan, defending Super Bowl champion, your resident defending Super Bowl champ. How about that? That's a beautiful.
That shit don't even sound right. You know what? That's one of those. I know you guys won the Super Bowl, but you guys really screwed it up for me. It used to be great to have all those jokes about y'all being the ringless wonders, the redheaded stepchild of our division. You took that all away from all of us.
Had to be done. Had to be done. Had to be done.
Well, let's not sugarcoat this. How the season has changed from just a month ago for my Cowboys. 3-5. Going against you guys, and you guys were the turning point.
Yeah.
Our season has turned around, but there's nothing guaranteed right now. My team, I think, is laser focused. Now, your team has had a nice win streak themselves. How are you feeling about your team right now?
How do I feel my team right now? I feel like they're just finding themselves. I kind of felt like the last game versus the Redskins, I think they showed some flashes of what we expected early in the season, but it's not consistent. But it was a building block, right? You had the Giants win, which they really didn't look good, but they pulled it out. They were a little bit better against the Redskins. And my great hope is that they can build on it. I mean, we're still battling injuries all over the place, and, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Wait. So you feel like your team has gotten right off of the New York stinking Giants?
Well, it's not so much. It's not so much who you beat as much as having a starting point to get stuff going forward. This was the first time all year we won 2 games in a row. Okay, you got to start somewhere, and the hope is that you beat the Giants, who stink, then you beat the Redskins, who stink but are a little better, and then you gain some confidence.
Now, let's be honest now. You didn't play Alex Smith.
No.
You didn't play Colt McCoy.
No. We would have beat him anyways with McCoy.
You played Butt Fumble.
Butt Fumble made his return. How about that? Hey, it is what it is. You can only play who's out there, right? But I can guarantee you this. This team's got to feel better than they did a few weeks ago after that New Orleans game. They didn't quit. They didn't give up on the season. They're fighting back. They won 2 games in a row, and they have an opportunity now to get a tie for first place. It's in there.
Game close for you guys?
No, it wasn't close. It was a double moonwalk out of the ass. It was a beat down. But it was in New Orleans, though.
48-7.
Yeah.
I thought we could stick a fork in you guys at that point because that looked pretty bad. So, tell me, what are your Eagles going to do to my Cowboys this week?
We're going to win. We're going to win. We're going to go right in there, and we're going to take it to you, and we're going to shock the world. And I feel great about this. I feel great about it. Mainly because you Cowboy fans are too confident. You're overconfident, and I've seen this script a million times.
No, you hit the nail on the head, and I've been saying, listen, we always, when things are down, the Cowboys always show up. Jason Garrett, like a cockroach to me, is a survivor. I said this 4 weeks ago when people were saying the season's done. Jason Riley. There was going to be Riley as the coach, but Jason Garrett was going to be fired. That's it. I'm done. And I said, listen, understand what Jason Garrett is. Jason Garrett is a guy who, when you think he's about to be dead and fired, will do just enough to say, well, we don't want to change now because, we're heading the right direction. That was last year because we were pathetic, like we were in the middle of the season, and we started playing better and everything else, and we got close to play. I just said, you know what? Let's hold on to Jason Garrett. After 8-8, 8-8, 8-8, and he was on the hot seat. What happens? Tony Romo and Des Bryant have their best year together, and he saves his job. He's a freaking survivor, and people said I'm crazy. I'm like, no, he will win just enough to be back here, and it's looking like he's already done just enough to get back here. The question will be is, can we for once handle prosperity? So, how is Peters doing? Did you freeze up on me? How's Peters doing?
Going to play. Peters, from what I hear, he's doing okay. I think they think he's going to play this week, so it wasn't as bad as they were thinking early on.
That's huge. Well, Tyron Smith is going to be playing for us this week, so that's definitely a bonus. And we may be getting a little bit more firepower, too. David Irving might be back as well as Sean Lee. So we may be the healthiest that we have been in quite a while.
Well, I tell you what, the Sean Lee thing is interesting because what I want to know is, are they going to take snaps away from Van Der Esch, having Sean Lee back?
Well, here's the good news for you. You don't have to worry about it this week because he's not going to actually play this week. He's back at practice, and Jerry Jones says, Sean Lee, when he's ready to go, he's going to be the starter again. Okay? And you have to read between the lines of things because it's going to be when Sean Lee is 100% healthy. And what they probably will do is have him as the third linebacker, in that 4-3 defense on the weak side. That's that base defense. They only play about 20, 25 plays. So more than likely it'll be, he's the starter in that package, but when we're on the rest of the stuff, which is pretty much everything else, which is about 75% of the time, I think it will be my man, Van Der Esch, and of course, Jalen Smith. Those two beasts out there.
Very, very good players.
So you believe that your Eagles are going to come in and bitch slap my Cowboys?
No, I'm not going to say bitch slap. I'm not overconfident. I'm not cocky about this. I'm in a good place. I have confidence that we are going to be better and a different team than when we played the first time. I think at the end of the day, though, I got to say, I think this is all on Carson because he was okay last week, but he wasn't good enough. He wasn't good enough to beat Dallas. He's got to be better. He's going to have to play a hell of a game on Sunday, and I'm putting it on him. I think he's got to have a big game.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. If I'm not correct, let me know. But I think you actually have the toughest schedule the remainder of the season.
Tough schedule.
So after Dallas, go ahead and give us that schedule real quick.
So we got Dallas, then we have to go to play the Rams, which hopefully will have clinched a bye week. That's what we have to hope.
Okay.
So they have, hopefully the Rams clinch a bye week, have a little bit of a letdown. That would be beautiful. Then we got to play Houston at home, which I feel confident about because it's in Philly in the cold in December. But we'll have Houston at home, and then we finish up against Washington, Mr. Buff Fumble.
Yeah, well, okay. So that's a tough road. We have you guys at home. Then we go on the road with the Colts. Then we're home with Tampa, and then we go to New York, to those New York stinking Giants. So that's where we lie, and we'll see how the chips and stuff fall. I was curious. Could you do your teams? I'm an equal opportunity guy here. I'll give you a hard way to go and stuff. But if you'd like to do your fight song, go right ahead.
You want me to sing to you? Sure.
Go ahead and sing for the audience.
All right. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fight, Eagles, fight. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch my Eagles fly. Fly, okay. Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Double moonwalk their ass. I had to add that part.
Yeah.
Ain't I a good singer? Yeah. Grammys. Golden Globe,
okay,
whatever
guys,
it is.
So that's our take here, building up for Hate Week for the Eagles. And make sure you guys subscribe to Philly 500 and troll his ass. We've been doing a good job during his live stream and everything else. So have fun with it. But
I appreciate
congratulations
that.
on beating Butt Fumble and all that. And good luck to your team.
Thank you. Good luck to your team too.
And tell them where to find you.
Philly 500, Philly.500. You can find me. I'm here on YouTube, blabbering and yabbering and saying all sorts of stupid things.
And after game, you'll find him in the gutter. I'm Mark, and I'll see you guys soon.